Welcome back, my pupils. This is Gene coming to you with Reloading from the Hot Pot. Today, we're going to take a look at the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus Optics Ready. The Smith & Wesson Shield was introduced in 2012, and it has an excellent track record. The Smith & Wesson Shield was one of the very first popular single stack 9mm with, I believe the initial ones had a capacity of 7 and 9 rounds. Since the introduction of the Smith & Wesson Shield, millions have been sold and carried by all ages alike. But due to the popularity of the micro-compact double stack market, Smith & Wesson went back to the drawing board and they came out with the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. The new Smith & Wesson Shield Plus comes optics ready or non-optics ready, your choice. Let's get this shield off of my Middleton-made stand here and we'll take a closer look at it. I already know that there are a lot of unboxings of this new Smith & Wesson Shield Plus, but I'm just going to go through it with you anyway, so if you haven't seen any videos on this, well, here's another. First of all, you get the traditional Smith & Wesson cardboard box. Unless you're buying a Performance Center model or another high-end Smith & Wesson, you're always going to get the cardboard box, which, you know, it does help cut down on costs. I do understand this. And most of the time, I'm not going to keep the cardboard box. I'm going to get a hard shell case for it and put it in there, or keep it in my range bag. Let's open the box up here. Now, I've already had the pistol out. I've already shot a couple rounds through it just for form and function. And also because of the new flat face trigger that comes with it, I wanted to give you an impression of it during this little tabletop. The first thing we have is the manual, which is it's kind of a weird shape. You know, you don't see manuals like this very often, but it is very informative. It does have very, very nice pictures, very good print. Everything is defined in red and black. This Smith & Wesson Shield Plus is rated for up to plus P ammunition. Very nice detail of everything. It's very informative, page by page by page. So if you do not know anything about one of these firearms, if this is your first purchase, or you just want more information on the firearm, Smith & Wesson absolutely includes everything in here. It is absolutely amazing. Next, coming out of it, registration card. This came on the pistol itself, flat face trigger, 13+1 round capacity, firearms warnings, and then we have the firearm in the box. Pull the firearm out of the box. Oh, it also does have the locker lock. I just call them locker locks. You know, we're going to move everything aside and get this out of its blue wrapper. Now that we got it out of its blue wrapper, we're going to drop the magazine, show no bullets in the magazine. We're going to show clear before we start playing on the bench here. Nothing in it. Okay, this new Smith & Wesson Shield Plus is excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I got a really, really good price on this through my FFL for my lady's carry. This is going to be her new carry pistol. Very, very nice, small. I mean, I can get 2 good fingers on there, but I do have a good grip hand strength. So shooting this is not a problem with just 2 fingers on it. You can get the pinky extensions for this magazine without adding any more capacity to it for those that are relentless about keeping their pinky on the firearm itself. I'm going to read off some specifications from Smith & Wesson's website on this M&P 9 Shield Plus. This is the no safety model. Does not have the thumb safety on it. They do offer a model with the thumb safety if you're more safe, if you feel more safe and secure with that. It is chambered in 9mm Luger. It has a capacity out of the box of 10+1 or 13+1, so that's 11 or 14 rounds. The length is 6.1 inches. It's got this actually has a night sight tritium front sight on it with rear night sights on it instead of the traditional 3-dot white system. It is striker fire. The grip is polymer. The barrel material is stainless steel with an armonite finish and is 3.1 inches long. The slide material is stainless steel with an armonite finish. The color is matte black, And the claimed weight on it is 20.2 ounces. Now these do come in state compliant 10 round magazine models. But in the free states, you're going to get the 10+1 and the 13+1 with it. Let's take a look around this. Now the Armor Knight finish has really proven to be very durable and reliable with Smith & Wesson, so they have continued on this process. It is a really nice finish. It does wear very, very well. It's kind of hard to wear one out, actually. Now the little serrations here on the front, I don't really think they're for cocking. You see those? If I try to cock it from there, I mean, I really can't. Man, I got man hands. But it does have the fish scale or scallop style cocking serrations. It is very deeply engraved with M&P 9 Shield Plus on the slide, as well as the Smith & Wesson logo on this side. And this side says Smith & Wesson, Springfield, Massachusetts, USA. The one thing I wish they would have done was undercut the trigger guard a little more. I see some space right there. You see that space? There could be a little more undercut there to get your finger up a little bit higher under that, especially for people with small framed hands, so they could get a better purchase on this. The sights that come on the standard model are a 3-dot white system, but this being the Optics Ready model, it does come with night sights back and front with an orange ring around the front sight. Very nice. Steel sights. It's got a ledge here for racking if you would need to rack off of a boot, a table, or a belt or anything else. The optic cut is for a micro mini red dot such as the Shield Plus, the ADE Spike. I believe Hollow Sun has a C that will fit onto this, as well as a few other manufacturers. With the optics plate, it does not come with other optics plates. I have not attempted to put an optic on this yet, but I guess I will find out when I remove those screws if one of the current RMRCs or the micro compact red dots will fit on this directly. I'm not quite sure about that. I have watched some other reviews on this. I do believe the Shield is a direct bolt on or screw on. Bolt on is a direct screw on, but we shall see. It also, on the top of the slide, it has where you can look down into a little peephole to see if you have one in the chamber, or you can just pull it back and press check it and see right there through the side. Very nice little open window to see if you do have one in the chamber. They have really improved the grip texture on this. Now, you cannot remove the back straps or the grip panel. It is a one size fits all, but it is a very, very good 18-degree 1911 style grip angle. The texturing does go around the front, in the back, very nicely. This is such a really good texture on here. I really like it. It reminds me a lot of purchasing a Talon grip and putting a Talon grip onto a gun, but you get it out of the box. The mag release on it is in a nice convenient location. It does spit the magazines out quite nice. It's very convenient. I do not have to change my grip. I only have to lower my thumb to the magazine release to get it. It does have nice texturing on the magazine release button. Now the next thing that Smith & Wesson did, and I am so glad they did, and I'm seeing this on more and more of their models. We're going to drop the magazine again, show clear. More and more of their models are getting their flat style triggers with the blade safety. Now this flat style trigger it's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. We're show clear. We're going to pull the trigger back. Comes to a defined wall and breaks. The reset on it is not very tactile, and it does not really push your finger out there, but if you're shooting this in a defensive situation, you're probably monkey slapping that trigger, so you're not going to have to really worry about that. And this is a defensive pistol. Now I would guess the trigger weight, I don't have a trigger weight gauge, but I would guess the trigger weight on this to be somewhere in the 5 to 5.5 pound range with my experience with triggers. It does feel very nice. I mean, this is way 1,000 times improvement over their curved triggers with the hinge in it. And I've seen they're putting this on their 10mm now, as well as a few other models, as well as the Performance Center models. We got the scales out here. I've already turned them on and tared them. We're going to see what this pistol weighs without a magazine in it. We have 1 pound, 1 ounce. With an empty magazine, we have 1 pound, 3.1 ounces. So it is a very, very light carry. If any, you know, I carried the original Smith & Wesson Shield for quite some time, actually, after I got my concealed carry, and it was very comfortable. The nice part about this is that all the holsters out there that fit the M&P Shield will fit the M&P 9 Shield Plus. So there is a massive amount of holsters out there for this firearm. That would include concealed carry and outer waistband and competition holsters. As I stated, the magazines that come with this is a 10 and a 13 round, so you can have a 10+1 or 13+1 in this. The 10 has a flat base plate and it's got made of a really nice slick coating. Excellent coating on there with an orange follower, so you can obviously see when you are empty, if you are slide locked back or if you are just having a problem. The 13 round magazine does have the little sleeve on it here that's got the same texture as the grip itself. Does have witness holes, as well as the 10 round has the witness holes as well, and another orange follower, and is made of that nice same slick coating. I'm not sure who makes these. I'm not sure if Smith & Wesson actually makes these, or if this is a Metgar product maybe. But you can see that the way they have formed the double stack in there. Very, very, very similar to SIG, huh? Well, SIG P365 is the one that actually took off and started making the double stack micro 9s. Now all the other companies are following suit. That's just really nice with that extended in there. I can get all 3 fingers on there and have a really, really good purchase with this firearm. We're going to take this to the range and we're going to do a little bit of range time with it. I've got some remand ammo, I've got some brand new, and I've got some of my reloads that I'm going to run through this just to test function. And we're probably going to be shooting at between 7 and 10 yards. I've got a really, really nice indoor range I'm a member of right by my house. So me and the missus are going to book over there and we are both going to shoot this and give our impressions of it. Well, my pupils, that was the range footage. I hope you enjoyed that. We ran 4 different kinds of ammo through this. We ran remanufactured, Blazer brass, reloaded by me, and PMC 115 grain hollow points, as you've seen in the video. This gun shoots spectacular, absolutely fabulous. The trigger, it is unloaded, empty magazines. The trigger is phenomenal compared to all the triggers in the past on Smith & Wessons. I think even compared to some of the older. Well, my peoples, we're here at my local range, Midwest Shooting Center in Cridersville, Ohio. We got a target out here that's just about 10, 11 feet out. We're just going to, not really going for accuracy test, but that is going to be part of it. But in this magazine, we have remanufactured ammo from Buffalo. In this magazine, the extended, we have factory Blazer brass, 115 grain. These are 115 grain as well. Next, we've got 13 rounds. I'm going to shoot 6 of them of the Blazer brass 115. Kind of hard to get locked in there with a full magazine. For this one, I'm going to shoot the bottom left. Okay, this is the remanufactured, the flat base plate. We're going to shoot 5 rounds, see how it does. I'm going to be shooting at the bottom right. Next, we're going to shoot my reloads, my zombie green hot pot loads. We got 12 rounds in here. I'm going to go for the center of this target. Chambered just fine. Let's see how we do. Oh, we had a misfire. I forgot to say that these are small rifle primers in here. Now the small rifle primers run fine in my staccato and in my CZ, but a striker fire does have some problems with light primer strikes. So any failures is just because of the primers. There was another one. Another one. We only get through about half of them, but that's okay. That's 4 with light primer strikes. You can see there, just a light primer strike.
Yours is going to be even lighter.
And it's about every other one. And we're out. I'm not blaming my ammo or the gun. It is just the way it is. When you're reloading these days, you're experimenting and using whatever you can. And we had 5 that light primer strike. Now I could actually save those and shoot those in my staccato or my CZ with no problems at all. The next ones we're going to try are PMC 115 grain jacketed hollow points. We're going to be shooting at the top center white box. We're going to see how some self-defense round runs in this. Let's throw some fireballs out. Now she is going to try out the Blazer Brass 115 grain. She's going to be shooting the top left on this one. Now, Hot Pot's Hot Shot, she's going to try the PMC 115 grain jacketed hollow point because this is what she will be carrying.
Over there, right?
She's going to be shooting the bottom white square of the target. This is the target I shot. I shot this one. Not too bad. Not too bad. Accuracy is pretty standard. That's a 3-inch by 2-inch grouping, and that's a 2x2. Not too bad. Pretty accurate little gun. I really like this. A lot of fun to shoot, except for my reloads with my small rifle primers. But, you know, just got to play where you can play, which is why I think I'm really going to get into the hammer-fired guns. So much fun. Well, thank you very much for coming to the range. See you back on the bench. Even compared to some of the older Performance Center triggers, this one is absolutely excellent. And, you know, just throwing a few rounds through it, the trigger actually got a little bit better as far as the feel to it. Very happy with the purchase. I think the Hot Shot is going to be really happy carrying this. She got a holster for Christmas for it. So after some more rounds through it, become a little more proficient with it, this will be great for her to carry on an everyday basis. Highly recommend the M&P Smith & Wesson 9 Shield Plus. Excellent, excellent. Good job, Smith & Wesson. We love you. You kept the thickness about the same, you added double the capacity, and you made it even more shootable. Thank you very much for watching, Everybody have a great new year, and always remember to keep blowing the smoke.